If God feels silent to you right now, this prayer is for you. Stay with me. What if the fear you feel is not imagination, but awareness? What if something inside you knows that life is fragile, that time is thin, that control is an illusion? What if the anxiety that wakes you at night is not weakness, but your soul asking the questions you keep pushing away? What if one day everything you know changes without warning, and you are afraid because you know you cannot stop it? Tonight, we do not run from that fear. Tonight, we bring it into the light. God, I come to you, not calm, not confident, but honest. There is fear in me, deep fear, the kind I rarely say out loud. Fear of losing what I love, fear of becoming someone I don't recognize, fear of waking up one day and realizing I live distracted instead of awake, fear that time is passing and I am not ready, fear that death is real and closer than I want to admit, fear that I am pretending to be strong while quietly falling apart. Sometimes the fear comes suddenly, without explanation. A tight chest, a racing mind, a sense that something is wrong, even when everything looks fine. I hate that feeling. It makes me feel small, exposed, mortal. God, I am afraid because I am not in control. I cannot stop time. I cannot guarantee tomorrow. I cannot protect everyone I love, and that terrifies me. I scroll. I distract myself. I stay busy because stillness makes the fear louder. But tonight, I stop. I admit it. I am afraid of losing my life, and afraid of wasting it, afraid of suffering, and afraid of meaninglessness, afraid that my faith is too weak, and afraid that doubt might be stronger, afraid that one day I will stand before you and realize I misunderstood what mattered. God, what if I have been living as if I had unlimited time? What if I have delayed love, delayed forgiveness, delayed truth, thinking there would always be another chance? That thought scares me because I know how quickly moments disappear, how people leave, how seasons change, how bodies fail, how plans collapse. I fear endings. I fear goodbyes that come too soon, and words that never get spoken. I fear death, not just as an event, but as a mystery I cannot fully grasp. What happens when breath stops, when eyes close, when everything familiar disappears? God, I am afraid because I don't know, and not knowing feels like standing at the edge of something infinite, without ground beneath my feet. Some nights, the fear is loud. Other nights, it is quiet, but heavier, a silent awareness that life is temporary, and I am temporary too. God, meet me here, not with easy answers, not with slogans, not with shallow comfort, but with truth that can hold fear without breaking. If death is real, teach me how to live. If time is limited, teach me how to love. If control is an illusion, teach me how to trust. I confess, sometimes I fear that everything ends in nothing, that consciousness fades, that love disappears, that memory dissolves. That thought shakes me, because love feels too strong to simply vanish. Longing feels too deep to be meaningless. The soul feels too real to be accidental. God, if you are eternal, Anchor me in that truth. If there is more than what I can see, help me believe it. Even when fear whispers otherwise, I fear suffering. I fear pain. I cannot escape. Loss, I cannot undo. Grief, that changes me forever. I fear watching people I love grow older, weaker, or disappear. I fear standing helpless when someone I care about hurts. I fear my own body betraying me someday, my mind slowing, my strength fading, my independence slipping away. God, this fear humbles me. It reminds me how fragile I am, how dependent I truly am. And maybe that is not a curse. Maybe that is truth. God, if fear is revealing reality, then meet me in reality. Do not let fear push me into panic. Let it push me into wisdom. Teach me that awareness of death does not have to steal life, that knowing the end is coming can make every moment sacred. God, I fear judgment, not because I think you are cruel, but because I know I am imperfect. I fear standing fully known. Every motive, every secret, every selfish thought exposed. What if I am not who I think I am? What if my image of myself is kinder than the truth? God, that fear makes me want to hide, but hiding is exhausting. So I come honestly. I am flawed, inconsistent, often distracted. I love imperfectly, believe imperfectly, live imperfectly. If judgment is real, then mercy must be greater. If holiness is real, then grace must exist. If you see everything, then you already see my fear, and you have not turned away. God, sometimes I fear that you are silent, because you are distant, that my prayers bounce back empty, that heaven feels closed. That silence feels like absence. But what if silence is not abandonment? What if it is space for trust to grow? What if you are nearer than my emotions can feel? God, I fear becoming numb, living safely, but shallowly, surviving, but not truly living, avoiding pain at the cost of meaning, distracting myself until life quietly passes. Please, do not let fear shrink my life. Do not let me trade depth for comfort, truth for ease, love for safety. If fear must exist, let it sharpen my awareness, not paralyze my soul. God, teach me how to live with fear without being ruled by it. Teach me that courage is not the absence of fear, but movement in its presence. Teach me that faith does not eliminate questions, but trusts you with them. When fear says, everything is fragile, remind me that you are not. When fear says, nothing lasts, remind me that love does. When fear says, I am alone, remind me that you are here. God, hold me when the night feels heavy, when thoughts spiral and certainty disappears. Ground me in this breath, this moment, this reality. I am alive right now. That alone is a gift. Help me live as if life matters. Help me speak before it's too late. Help me forgive before resentment hardens. Help me love without waiting for perfect conditions. If fear reminds me that life is short, let it also remind me that life is precious. God, I place my fear into your hands, not to erase it, but to transform it. Help me speak Before it's too late, help me forgive. Before resentment hardens, help me love, without waiting for perfect conditions. If fear reminds me that life is short, let it also remind me that life is precious. God, I place my fear into your hands, not to erase it, but to transform it. Let fear become reverence, not terror. Let awareness become gratitude, not panic. Let mortality become meaning, not despair. If death is a doorway, walk with me toward it when the time comes. If life is a journey, walk with me now. I do not ask to never be afraid. I ask to never be alone in my fear. Stay with me in the questions, in the uncertainty, in the fragile beauty of being human. Tonight, I choose hope, not because fear is gone, but because you are greater. I rest, not in answers, but in your presence, and for now, that is enough. Amen.